135 homicides in our city, which is an alarming number. To sit here and lose 6 community members in one day is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Where does the 6?
The 4th person passed away. So we have lost Birmingham. We have lost 6 of our community members in one day. That is ridiculous. We are going to make national news. We might make international news. 6 homicides in Birmingham in less than 24 hours. It's ridiculous.
The 4th victim that was in surgery at UAB
passed away. Okay. We have lost 6 of our brothers and sisters today due to violence.
How do you get the message across?
Well, first and foremost, we get the message to the public that as long as we keep quiet, people are going to feel emboldened to do violence the way they've been conducting violence. We live in a culture where you can shoot 4 people in broad daylight and nobody has come forward yet. We live in a society where you can kill somebody in the middle of a Birmingham street and no one sees anything. And the issue we have is we do our best to disassociate ourselves from crime. Prime example, I speak to people on the east side sometimes about situations that happen on the west side. You know what they say? Oh, well, that happened on the west side. I live on the east side. I speak to people on the north side about suffered 135 homicides in our city, which is an alarming number. To sit here and lose.
All right, Shalom. All right, first and foremost, let me start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the head elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule and teach well. Also want to give a shout out there to the hopeful elect, to you Akim and few Akwath who are sincere in this truth, as well as believers that is well, not just believers, but doers as well. And again to you, I'd like to say Shalom. All right, and this is going to be another quick lesson through the spirit of power, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. All right, as always, Lord, one of this lesson is edifying. But getting straight into it, man. All right, well, we just had some heavy judgment happen here in the city of Birmingham, you know, right here and around our neck of the woods, okay, which this is nothing new, but this was the judgment that actually caught the people's eye, man, okay? This was the one that caught the people's eye, all right, which you had actually 7 people die. You know, 7 people died. Say 6, but it was actually 7 because one of those people was a pregnant woman. Okay, a young pregnant woman. She was about 20 years old. You know, Eve, of course. All right, it was Jake and his girlfriend. All right, they was shot up in the car, man. All right, and then the other 4, okay, was some guys at a damn car wash, man. All right. All right, and the Lord brought forth heavy judgment upon these people, man. All right, for over here, you know, of course, we're not ignorant of judgment. The scriptures speak about that, how the wicked man knoweth not judgment. All right, but the title of this lesson, as you can see, I'm gonna be touching on, is how our people lack prudence. Okay, here we are. This is the season where the Lord is coming to visit the planet Earth, and as He told us, there's gonna be evils. And only evils to come, man, upon the planet Earth before He come. All right, these are the sign of His coming. All right, as the prophets come out here on the highways and byways, which we must say, starting off with the head elders and apostles, a great millstone on down, as well as the like-minded brothers that teach the same doctrine. We warn you of these things. All right, evils and only evils, and this is a beautiful example. All right, now you heard the cop. He mentioned how when one side of the town. One side of the city, the east side, he asking about the west side. Of course, man, it's Jake. Come on, what you expect, dude? You know, Jake gonna say, you know, hey, I live on the west side. What the hell I got to do with the east side? You know, or, you know, vice versa. Jake gonna say, hell, I live on the east side. What the hell I got to do with the west side, man? All right? But, you know, a beautiful example of that, man, is that, you know, the scriptures tell you how... Salakia. All right. The scriptures tell you how evils and only evils, behold, is come. Okay? Not evils and only evils. Our men should be lovers of themselves. Let me see. I know it's Matthew 24, and I believe it's 13. No, verse 12. It says Matthew 24:12. And it says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Okay, and that's the spirit, man. The love of many is wax cold. The fact that you knocked off a pregnant woman, with her baby, and for one, the Jake was the target. All right, Jake was the target, and they knocked off, they knocked off all three of them, really, man. You see, which is of Yahawashi. Okay, it's all of Yahawashi, man. This is judgment of the Lord for not hearkening. Because I'm gonna say this too, Birmingham, man, it's really not a huge city compared to like Atlanta. It's down there. It's a little close to Atlanta, but not population wise. But close to like New York or LA. It's not as big. It's not a huge city, man. So it's damn sure ain't no excuse that you ain't heard about the Israelites, because the gospel has reached throughout the four corners of the earth. And here in Birmingham, just like any other city, hey, these brothers are pushing this word out hard, man, through the spirit of power, Yahawashi, man. All right, and like I said, for this city, it's a small city, so it's really not no excuse that you niggas don't know, man. Whether you just roll by a sign, man. And you seen the sign out there. And I remember through the spirit of Yahawashi, when me and the younger brothers, we first started teaching, we was actually out there on that side of town. We started out teaching on that side of town, man. And I don't even know if I even got any more videos of it up. I may have it actually on this page. If you look at some of the old videos, we was out there on that side of town teaching, man. Right actually in the heart of the damn of the hood, man. Which that's unwise, of course. But like I said, that's when when we had that. You first come in the truth, you got that zeal. You trying to get it to Jake. But through the growth, and the spirit of power, Yahawashi, we crossed over in the camp. The elder, we spoke to the elder here, and we relocated, man. We actually dust our feet off with that shit, man. Because you can't speak to them niggas, man. You see why the Lord tells you cast not your pearls amongst the swine, man. Because again, our people lack prudence. Okay? As the scriptures tell you, how the prudent man foreseeth the evil. Let's get it. All right, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter, let me see, what is that? I think it's like 22 and verse 3. Yep, it says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hide himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. So just because you didn't consider, hearkening to the trumpet of Yahawashi, you become punished, man. All right, but if you consider the prudent, which when you go into that word prudent, okay, it means basically to look ahead, to be vigilant, okay, to basically, keep in watch, man. You see, basically looking at, ahead in the future, man. All right, and that's what our people do. Again, they lack prudence. You're not seeing the fact you have all these killings going on, not just here in Birmingham, but throughout the four corners of the earth. Hell, throughout all America, man. And then you have these different pestilences upon the rising. The bubonic plague, that's upon the rise. And then you got World War III. You niggas ain't considering these things, man. And thinking to yourself that, oh, shit, something's going on, man. Something is happening. And as well as you got the prophets. All right, what is that? The sign of Jonas, man. You have the prophets out there throughout the four corners of the earth teaching and warning you, man. But you niggas are not considering, once again. You see, you're not being prudent. All right? And again, that's what our people do. They lack prudence. So therefore, them lacking prudence, they're going to be put to death. Like the scripture said, again, it's a simple pass on and are punished. You see? Moving on, let's get been a little minute, old, as they said, the brothers say, oldie, but a goodie. All right, Deuteronomy 32 and verse 39, it says, and I'm going to highlight it. It says, see now that even I am he, and there's no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. And that's the spirit of Yahawashi. See, again, it's the Lord that's sending forth these judgments. That's one thing that people don't understand. Because, again, they lack prudence, man. You see? The Lord is Yahawashi that's doing these things, man. Because like I said, you done saw the sign. You done heard about the Hebrew Israelites. You see? But you never consider. You never seek, that knowledge, man. Matter of fact, when you go back into that word, prudent, it's a precept on how to prudent man. Here it is. Yep. Here it is. See, Proverbs 12:23. All right. It says, a prudent man considereth knowledge, but the heart of fools proclaimeth foolishness. All right. And you, the fact you dwelling out here in the world, nigga, you worry about the fucking bag. That shit, nigga, that's foolish. You know why it's foolish? Because eventually the dollar's gonna fail. Then what you gonna count on then? That you could be, that you could be kept from the sad perils. What the fuck else you gonna count on? You see? But it says that a prudent man considereth knowledge. Here it is. We're gathering up that wisdom, going back to that Isaiah 33:6, because this is gonna be the wisdom, knowledge. This is gonna be the stability of our times, man. In the strength of our salvation. What is the fear of the Lord, the strength of our salvation? But the only way you can get that wisdom is what? The fear of the Lord, man. Okay, moving on. It says, the wisdom of the prudent is to understand the way. Believe every word. A fool, see, the spirit. Proverbs 15:5. It says, a fool despises his father's instruction, but he that regardeth reproof is prudent. You see, that's what you got to do. You got to regard reproof, man. And that makes you prudent, man. But you niggas, going back to what? That Proverbs 4, for I give you good doctrine. You niggas, man, you turn away the shoulder when the Lord is out here teaching you through his man, man. Rebuking you. Telling you to get right. You turn away the fucking shoulder, man. So now you're what? You're destroyed. Now you got to suffer the consequences. Again, let's read this again, and we're going to get ready to close it out. Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that I am he, and there's no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So once you fall into the hands of the living power, man, ain't none can deliver you out of his hands, man. You're through. That's why I say it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. And with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. Till next time, I'd like to say shalom.